Let's talk about the goals for the SAT Made Simple course. So, the goals for the SAT Made Simple course are, wait for it, simple. We have, number 1, to give you the tools to raise your score. Number 2, to approach the test as a critical thinking test as opposed to a straight math test. And finally, we want to make your life easier by doing problems the SAT Made Simple way. Let's look at this extremely difficult grid-in problem and see if we can find a simpler way to do it. It reads, all positive integers appear in the sequence above, and each positive integer k appears in the sequence k times. In the sequence, each term after the first is greater than or equal to each of the terms before it. If the integer 13 first appears in the sequence as the nth term, what is the value of n? So let's take a look. One thing you could do is you could just keep this sequence going and write all the numbers until you get to 13 and count them up. But that's going to take a really long time and a lot of space. So let's look at it a different way. Notice we have 1, 1. We have 2 2s. We have 3 3s and 4 4s. So it would follow that we would have 5 5s and 6 6s and so on and so forth. So my total is going to be the sum of those numbers. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to stop with 12 because I'm looking for the first time that 13 appears. Now I just add those numbers up using my calculator. And that gets me 78. My very next number in my sequence will be the very first 13. So I add 1 to that, and that gets me 79, which I will then grid in as my answer. So this long, complicated problem was done with simple addition.